it's me, Teresa, and welcome back to my channel, 123 Go Cook. And I have a question for you guys. Have you ever wondered what a crock pot is? You know, it's like that big thing that like your mom always gets on Black Friday, and like she wants you to have one for college, but you're like, no, Mom, I don't want it. But like, I'm gonna tell you what it is now. It's the best thing ever. You're gonna love it. And today we're going to use it to make turkey. Before we get started, our first step is to always wash our hands. So we're going to wash our hands, and we're also going to wash the top of the cans because they've been sitting on shelves for however long in this food store, and we don't want dust and everything to get into the food. So first we're going to wash our hands, and we're going to sing our ABCs, warm water. We're going to wash the top of the cans because they've been sitting on shelves in food stores and you don't want the dust and dirt getting on it. I just am using the hose, feeling all fancy. It's like a little firefighter with it. Like, alright. We're going to put them in the dish rack. It's kind of fun. I'm going to cook the ground turkey in my skillet. So they're name brands for non-stick spray, store brands. I have store brand. I'm going to shake it up. It's like a little Morocco, or shake weight. Remember when those were popular? Okay, you don't want that to fall off like it just did. So I'm going to wash that off and reattach it. It's not fun unless something breaks. Okay. So if that ever happens, you're just going to rinse it off. I'm just going to kind of stick it back on. Okay. I'm just going to spray the pan. Good as new. Now as you can see, I put the ground turkey in a very large skillet. You want a large skillet because as you can see, it's a lot of it. And so when you first take it out, it's going to be a big clump, and you don't want that, so you want to separate it. So the way I did it, to make it look like this, I just kind of went like that, over and over. And now that that's in there, I'm going to put on my flame. You never want high, you always want medium, so it's way too high. I'm just going to lower it. It's about there. And now, like I said before, ground turkey takes a lot longer to brown than it does for ground beef. So I'm just going to let this cook. I'm going to leave it alone. Now, when I was at the store, I was shopping for ingredients, looking down the aisles, and I saw this little seasoning packet, and as you notice, it says slow cookers. So this is a type of seasoning you can use to add to your ground turkey. But when I was looking on the back at the ingredients, I noticed that I have the exact same spices at home. So I'm going to use those instead, and plus it's a great way for us to all cut down on salt. So I'm going to be putting in some onion powder, some black pepper, some red pepper to give it a little kick, and some garlic powder. Remember how I was talking about different mixes and seasonings earlier? Now, for kicks and giggles, let's just read the ingredients. So first up, I've got chili pepper, got that. I've got salt, onion, modified cornstarch, don't even need that. Garlic and green bell pepper. Now I have a green pepper right here. Now tell me, how am I supposed to fit this into this little packet? I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not a magician. Maybe you are, but I don't know how to get this in there. After that, it says silicon dioxide. Now, I'm not a chemist. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what that is. And to be honest, it doesn't sound too good either. Like, it sounds like the kind of poison or something, so I don't want that in my body. And then it also says added to make free flowing. What does that mean? I don't know. Like, that sounds like such a general, vague statement. Like, I don't get that. So no, we're not going to use this. So
why aren't we going to use it?
I threw it behind the oven. Yeah, it's back behind the oven. So we're not even going to use that because I can't even reach that, alright? So we're going to move the oven later, but for now, let's move on. So as you can see, the ground turkey has browned, and as you also see, I'm chopping it up. And I'm doing this because in the beginning, it was just like a big slab of meat, and you don't want that, you want little chunks. And this is honestly like the most work you're going to do for this entire recipe. Not lying. I'm so serious. Like, I'm going to be the first to be like, I'm pretty lazy, and like, this isn't bad. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. So now that I've chopped this up, oh, and you also want to make sure that you don't see anything red. You don't want raw turkey. It's not good. You don't want to get sick. So while you're also chopping this up, you're looking for anything that's red. And now that this is pretty cooked, I'm going to add my seasoning. So when I was in the food store looking for the different kidney beans and other ingredients, I only found this can, and it has 350 milligrams of sodium, and that's a lot, and we don't need all that. So I'm gonna rinse the beans to just get rid of that excess sodium. Now, a lot of people say that if you rinse beans, like, you lose flavor, but that's not true. You just lose the sodium, and that's the main point too. I'm going to add in the rest of the ingredients, so I'm going to start off with my kidney beans. And so the recipe says 2, but you can use 3, 4, however many you want, because they're a great source of protein. So after I add my beans, I have my diced tomatoes, which are low sodium. So I'm going to put that in. And I have my tomato sauce. Now, before we actually turn the crock pot on, we're going to fold all the ingredients together. And if you can see, I'm using a wooden spoon to fold. I'm not going to use anything metal because that has a tinny taste. So I'm going to do it to fold. I'm going to go up and down just for folding. And the reason why you're folding is because if you just put the ingredients in, then you're just going to have meat and tomatoes and beans. It's going to be like a separate meal. It's not going to be good. Gotta use your muscles for this too. Got 2 pounds of turkey. You really feel it. Okay, so since I have to rinse out my cans, I'm going to fill my cans up with about quarter way up with water. And this is for the tomato sauce and the diced tomatoes. And the reason why I'm doing this is because there's still some tomato sauce and diced tomatoes in there. So I'm just gonna slowly swish it around to get everything out. And the reason why I'm doing this also is because I just thought I rinsed out the sodium from the kidney beans. And the key to cooking the crock pot is that it needs a moisture. So this is going to add the moisture that we need, that we got rid of from the kidney beans. Now I'm just going to fold it a little bit more. And so now that that's good, I put it in my crock pot. And I'm going to turn it on low. And I'm going to put it on low for 8 hours. So this is definitely a meal that you want to start in the morning or in the beginning of the day, so it can cook and be ready for you. Now I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to leave it on, not touch it. Again, you don't lift the lid. It's so important. Please do not lift the lid. So now while this is cooking for 8 hours, feel free to do whatever, run an errand, go shopping, whatever, do some homework. So with that being said, I gotta go finish some APUS. So 8 hours later, it's finally ready, and so now I'm gonna open the lid. I'm gonna stir it up. Doesn't that look beautiful? And I'm gonna scoop some up. Sprinkle some cheese. And this part's optional. You don't have to do this, but I highly recommend it. And I'm gonna dollop some sour cream on top. Delicious. And that is your turkey chili. Now, my mom was very crafty as the Girl Scout leader. She got the flashlight and the Swiffer. She put some tape on the bottom of it to get it. because we don't want to leave that back there. So thank you, Mom. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to her. It's her birthday today. So if you want to wish her happy birthday, leave comments below. Oh, she got it. Yay. Woo.
Life hack.
See, life hack of the day. That's why you buy a Swiffer. To get the package that you drop behind the oven.
But you're not using this anymore.
Yeah, wasn't even gonna use it. No, I think wait, where did that fall? Well, you know it's not behind the oven, so it's all good. Alright.